Even when you look at like the early days with Cheap Chick.
from
I like
Virginia.
Cheap Chicks from Virginia.
Hello, welcome to Alphabet Suite, podcast for the Prince Songbook. There are hundreds of songs to choose from. You have chosen.
Okay, so we are back for another episode. This is the Alphabet Suite podcast. Yeah, I wrote that down.
And so you can read it.
That's why. I forget. I just want to say.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
I'm Pat.
I'm Tim.
And I'm producer Aaron. Rock on.
Rock on. So today we are. I did the other one, didn't I? We are doing Forever, the number 4. What is that?
E,
gang sign?
V, E,
There's too many fingers for E, dude.
R.
R.
I don't know. Forever.
What is this?
E is
That's E.
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 Sign
Like
language.
this? All right. Where's
Right,
it?
I think.
What's it?
I don't know.
Keisha. Stacia's too far away, so. Hey, she's only a phone call away. All right.
Phone a friend.
Yeah, there you go. Forever is the song. It is the 4-track off his 33rd studio
33 albums.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Lotus Flower.
Lotus Flower with a 3.
Yeah. I was about to say Lotus Flower 3R. What is that? But then
Lotus Flow 3R.
Yeah. Then I focused in. One. Wow.
Yeah, right? One version.
That is just
Unusual.
Yeah. Well,
So apparently he felt he got it right the first time. Or at this time in his life, he was just like, screw it. That's good enough for government work.
there you go. I was thinking I had something to say about. All right, I ain't gonna say that while we're on. I'm gonna remind me I got something to say about the podcast before.
What? Say it.
No.
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 Okay.
Edit this out.
No, we don't edit.
Don't edit out.
Unless you fart.
Oh, hey.
Have you farted yet?
No, actually.
Okay.
No. So
Forever.
Forever. Oh, there it is. I was getting for the tears in my eyes in my way.
You're crying?
Yeah, I was. Don't make me start the eye thing again.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
All right. I want you to cry on, So, I listened to it.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. Actually, this was actually my yesterday. No, this morning is when I listened to it.
Okay.
For the very first time. Okay.
Okay.
I have not listened to that song before. So, when I listened to this song, it's like, all right, starting out good. I honestly thought with the way he started it, this is going to be one of them slower, tear-jerking songs. This is what at that point this morning, the way I was feeling, I needed that. And then, no, because it speeded up and went in like a whole different direction than what I thought it was going to be, which, it's a good song. I like the song. But I just was expecting.
You wanted a good cry?
I did. I needed something different. He doesn't have another version of it, so.
So you couldn't even find a sad version of it?
Yeah, so. But, yeah, it wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't, man. So.
I'm sorry. Do you need a hug?
No.
No.
I'm in a different stage right now. So, I liked it, though, but, yeah, I don't know. I was expecting different.
So, for me, I really like this song. It's actually one of my favorites off of Lotus Flower. And I was happy when this album came out, because this is part of that. Remember in a previous episode we talked about when he came out with the 3 albums at the same time.
Yes.
It had Bria Valente with long face Bria,
Yeah.
and it had Lotus Flower, and it had MPLS Sound.
Right.
He had done some strange things for a little bit, so I felt this was like a good. I don't want to call it a comeback because it's not like he ever left.
Like a bring back.
Well, it was a good reinvigoration for me as a listener to have this album come out, because it got back to some more classic sounding, I guess I would say.
More like a strange relationship.
Well, not really.
Well, that kind of what I felt when I was, going through it. It's just kind of hit me, Like, to me, it was like it drew him back
To Strange Relationship?
to. No, I mean, because he was, I've heard some stuff that I was like, see, and when I say Prince is above, there's some stuff that I'm like, dude, what the, Tony. So I know there's crazy stuff there that I don't like from him, but to me it drew him back to that, Sign of the Times. Like,
Well, that's kind of,
just-
it's kind of where I'm going.
Yeah,
Because
that's why-
he went into the jazz. Remember Rainbow Children and all the little jazzy weird stuff that he did for just a little bit. This brought it back for me.
See, what did I say, dude? Rewind that. Let's see what I said. We're gonna see this later. You just said what I said. See, just saying. Anywho, so did you like the song?
I actually like
Really?
it a
A
lot.
lot?
A lot.
You did say it,
Not
didn't
just
you?
a little bit.
It's a lot. All right. Well, I'm sad that for you though that you only get one version.
Oh, I'm okay with it because that version is pretty good.
Yeah. I like the second when he started out the second chorus, man. That it brought me back to like, is it gonna slow down? Is it gonna? He just sings it so well. I just love that,
Yeah. Well, and the meaning behind it, is, I mean, when you look at the lyrics of the song, it's really a good song,
Right.
Talking about if I never get to kiss your lips and, all that,
He could have slowed it down though. It would have been, even with all them words and just slowed it down. The music, he could have sang the way he sung, but the music slowed down. Not his singing, the music. Man, it would have put on a whole different level.
If he had it on an album, you could slow it down on the turntable.
This guy right
It
here.
just,
No, it wouldn't sound, no, because his voice would be,
it'd be deep.
no deep. It would just,
If I never get to kiss your
maybe, yeah. I mean, if you
Like
slowed it
Barry
down,
White.
there we go.
Barry White sings
Hey,
praise.
we had him in another show.
Barry White?
Barry White rapping, right? Remember?
Barry White rapping?
Yeah, you brought it up.
Yeah.
Did I bring up Barry White rapping?
You said something, and I brought in a reference. I'd be like Barry White rapping. Come on, man.
So you
I think
brought
it's
it up.
Tony. I think it had to do with Tony,
It
right?
had to do with Tony.
There we go. See,
So you like Tony?
I do not.
Oh.
As a person, he's okay. Can we not do this
you-
again?
I'm just checking to see, it's been a little bit, see where you're at.
No.
Just touching base.
No.
Okay.
We're all good.
All right. Just
So-
checking. So Barry White singing forever would be a good thing? Is that where you're going? I don't know.
No. Okay. Look.
Because you're not going to rap this.
Dude, what is he talking about?
I'm talking, you brought up Barry White rapping.
I'm going to have to rewatch this at some point because I'm lost. I
Okay.
went off somewhere, I guess. Then you just.
Where you didn't take me with you, or squirrel.
All right. So,
Okay.
no. Just.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I know what we were talking about. Because you said slow down like on a record. And then you said Barry White.
You said Barry White.
Who said Barry White?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
Somebody said Barry White.
You did.
Okay. I said
All right.
Barry White.
that's where we. So yeah, very enjoyable song.
Yep, I like the song. Did I say I like the song?
A lot.
A lot. I like the song.
Yes.
A lot. Yeah, it was a good song.
But who's to say? I mean, just because Wiki or people on the internet, there might be different versions to that song.
Yeah, I mean, I
Locked
couldn't
up.
find any.
Locked up, but there might be stuff that people actually didn't steal or
Again,
see.
Prince Estate, get your act together, and get the music coming out.
Yes,
You
that
know.
would be nice.
That really needs to happen.
I agree.
This whole fiddle farting around one album a year type thing, and yeah, you guys need to get it together.
I will agree.
So anyway,
Yeah,
that's all I got to say on Forever.
yeah, me too.
So I don't recall
I give it 4 out of
give it-
5 stars.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I don't have that many stars to give.
Oh.
I can't waste them all on one song. Especially since we got such good ones coming up.
Well, maybe your producer can give you more stars.
Just watch the movie A Star Is Born. You'll get the 5th.
Ooh. Because of the birth of a star.
There we go.
So every time we watch it, we get another star.
Man, we need to do this.
Then we'd never have time to listen to music because we'd be watching that movie over and over again.
Man, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
There's music in the movie.
All right. So, is that it?
That's it.
We good?
We are good.
We out?
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, wait, let me go do that again. Peace. I did the
Yeah, I
rock
thought you was
on
trying to-
backwards stuff.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I was
I thought you was flipping somebody off.
trying
I was
to.
like, what is that, man?
Demi's got producer Aaron on the mind.
He's like, whap.
I do.
This is all for you.
Oh, bro, come on now.
We had like 40,
It's ridiculous.
42, 43 studio albums.
That is a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, that was like I say, he was putting them out like one a year for the long, and that was part of the big thing between him and Warner Brothers, is he wanted to put out more music at a faster pace, and they're like, "Oh, you can't do that. You're gonna flood the market, and then no one's gonna buy your stuff." And he's like, "Put it out. Just put it out. Put it out."
Oh, people gonna buy it.
Well, and stop and think about this. Back in the day, like the Beach Boys, and so like in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, even when you look at like the early days with Cheap Chick
From
I like
Virginia?
Cheap Chicks from Virginia. Cheap Trick. They were putting out 2 albums a year. Beach Boys were constantly putting out 2
Oh, yeah.
albums a year, and
I don't know. I wasn't around.
well, I wasn't around for most of it, but I was around with like Cheap Trick and Kid, and they're, I mean, at least 1 album every year, just bing, 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 sometimes 2. And so when he came along in the late 70s, early 80s, all of a sudden the recording industry changed, and they're like, no, we got to milk it for all we can before you put out new music. And Prince is like, put it out as fast as I give it to you, just put it out.
Right.
And they're like, no. So the fact that he had 40 some studio albums is kind of amazing.
It is.
But a lot of it came because he went on his own. So anyway,
Metallica is about to release 72 Seasons. That's their newest album. And it's their 11th.
and how many years have they been around? Since the 80s.
Since the 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
82, I think.
Yeah.
82 or 83 is when Kill 'Em All came out.
Is that their first?
Yeah.
So what's that tell you?
Metallica is still around. It's still relevant.
And Prince is dead.
He worked too hard.
All right. Are we ready? He drugged up too much is what it was. That's sad. So,
Well, when you're sitting there doing everything and Michael too, your bones are gonna, man, you can't keep doing that. I don't know about Michael because I wouldn't go see him, but I hear he put on awesome shows.
Yeah.
But Prince, I've seen him and he does so much. Just
well, it's because he was jumping around the stage in high heels.
well, yeah.
You
That
can't
don't help.
keep jumping off pianos and landing on high heels and I'm sure if he was doing it in sneakers, it probably would have been a lot easier on him. I mean, it's still harsh, but
Right.
a softer landing is better than slamming down in high heels.
That's true.
So,
All right.
all right. So bring